I believe that having dreams is very important. Call them goals, call them dreams. If you have them and if you understand the tools to reach them, which is one of the biggest tools, is actually awareness, and to always keep being aware of what goes around you. And basically things happen for us. It's just a matter of looking at what happens around us. Yeah, it's all there. Oneworld Retreats is a true retreat center. We started back in 2003 with the intention of giving time for people to retreat and giving time for people to learn yoga.
Inhalation, exhalation turn.
We are 1.5 kilometers from the center of Ubud, so very easy walk down to the city, to the town. One of the most popular cultural and spiritual center of Bali. And when people arrive, they're always surprised because it's actually a small palace. So it's, the place is owned by one of the princes of the community of Ubud, and his house, which is a small palace because he's a prince, is right at the entrance. So the gates is quite amazing. Then as we come down, it levels down. So it goes I don't know how many meters that would be the difference between the street level and the river, but it's quite a lot. There is a monastic feeling about the place. The designer, who's actually the owner, who's an architect, have chosen to use gray stones for building. So when you come in, it has the feeling of a bit of a monastery, very quiet, very serene. We have a spa as we come down, and with 6 treatment rooms, a beautiful dining room overlooking the rice fields, the rice terraces across, 2 pools, one at the top and one at the bottom, and a magnificent yoga shala overlooking the jungle. Yoga and meditation is the base of every retreat.
Releasing the tension on your upper body. Sink down. And adjust your right foot flat on the mat. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the ceiling. And then releasing. Ceiling.
My goal is to make people happy. The retreat is a lot about introspection. So we take time to look inside and see what's there. See what's maybe have been forgotten into a person's heart or mind, and sometimes not just forgotten but never been seen. We do believe that it's by knowing what you want that you can achieve it. If you don't know where you're going, how do you get there, right? So if like you want to go somewhere in Bali, but if you don't tell me what you want to see, well, I cannot tell you where you want to go. When you believe in the magic of Bali and you use the elements that are here to create a place where you feel good, you feel safe, and then you feel also creative, because there's a lot of creativity on this island. And the spiritual side of it is very important. So daily everyone does, prayers, and there's always intention behind the prayers. But that's what makes it possible for for dreams to happen. Because it's an environment that is perfect for introspection, and then chances are very good that the dreams will happen. We had the dream of having a retreat center. I've had this dream since 1992. No dream. But 10 years later, okay, 10 years later, actually 9 years later.
And then later posted it, and then later wanted me for that. So it's kind of like this.
Yeah.
Couldn't have predicted.
But you had planted the seed.
In my mind.
You know?
The first day was all about just asking powerful questions. So, who are you? Telling your life story from the time you were born to the present, understanding more about how you got from point A, the day you were born, to, point Z, where we are now. And I think for me and for a lot of people, just sort of seeing yourself write the story. I was born in this town at this place, and I always felt creative, but my parents didn't support me as much as I wanted to. Really taking the time to ask those powerful questions. I think very few people actually stop and ask, am I living my dream? Am I doing what I want to be doing? Am I sharing the gift that I'm here to share with the world? So this retreat was really an opportunity to sort of step back, take a breath, ask some powerful questions, and really get deeper into our souls of what our true yearning is. So for me, it was great just having just short moments of time where you have 1 minute to answer really deep questions. So it becomes kind of like a stream of consciousness exercise. And that was helpful because if I had days to write a whole book about it, just kind of a quick stream of consciousness exercises were, I think, a really great way to just get really in touch with sort of your gut instinct, your gut feeling, your gut sensation about why you're here and what it is that you want to do. For me, it's really about expanding my life, deepening my spirituality, and expanding the work that we're doing with conscious living.
My dream is to take my meditation to the next level and to incorporate that day of silence and more meditation, which is from what everything flows. Seek ye first the kingdom, as Jesus said, and all else shall be added unto you. That's true. It's true in my experience and many people in the world. So having a space here in Bali of very powerful energy to focus on that, to focus on what we're here to do, was exciting.
So the highlight for me was having to focus my dreams and narrow down all the wonderful things I want to accomplish this lifetime to 3 primary dreams.
On these 3 stones, you're going to write on each stone one word, that the most important word.
We got 3 complimentary body treatments, and we had a 2.5-hour massage. I've never had a 2.5-hour massage. And it's interesting because it's like 2.5 hours. Wow, that's going to be boring. No, it's like it goes by like that, and it was great. Everybody else is meat eaters except for Bianca and I. But they were seamless. They gave us what we needed. They gave this delicious gluten-free vegan bread. Every meal was outstanding, great desserts, raw desserts.
Your friends healthy enough. Yes.
Probably my favorite thing to do on the planet is being in silence, communing with the divine from the inside. And we had a day of silence, which was so cool after like this very sort of focused goal setting, and then being able to take it within and go into silence and really commune with the divine and work through those inner demons and overcome them and really create a template for what you're going to do was definitely my favorite part.
Roll up your leg and lift the back of your foot.
Gandhi, in his work in the world, and Gandhi is somebody that I feel very connected to and aspire to, be a fraction of the person that he was in the world, bringing peace and love and social justice to the world. Every week he would have a day of silence, and no matter what, he wouldn't break that silence. In fact, when he was getting arrested, one of the many times he got arrested, he didn't even break the silence as he was being pulled away. He wrote down instructions to his staff on what to do. So there is something incredibly magical about silence. There is nothing like it. To take intentional silence and not talk your cell phone and not check emails and not talk to your spouse in quiet whispers, but actually be silent, there's magic that's created there.
One of the highlights of the retreat was going to the purification ritual. It was amazing.
After praying, put this flowers on your left ear. So it's not useful for your body. Now after this one, let's go to the next
The energy of the water is just, it's like magic. You just have to feel it to understand it. The source of the spring is something that for centuries people have been coming to pray, to purify themselves, to even get physical healing. So each one of us, one by one, went through each of the fountains, and each one sort of heals or addresses a different chakra. So from your heart chakra to maintain more of an open relationship and healing relationship with others, to your crown chakra, to connect more deeply with spirit. But I definitely felt like each fountain felt like a totally different experience. Very purifying, very healing. I just felt happy afterwards. Like, okay, all my burdens have been lifted, and now I can move forward in, taking that next step towards our dream. Having those stones in my hand and having to look at them and carry them with me and bring them into the purification ritual, so powerful to really say, okay, this is what I want and I'm gonna have it, versus kind of airy-fairy ideas.
Everyone say dream? Dream. Okay, one more.
Well, I think what I came away with is definitely a level of clarity. I mean, just to take 6 days and to focus on your goals and to not have the same distractions. The internet was, shoddy at best. Was here focusing, days of silence, and really in a very concentrated space to be able to focus on my dreams. What I'm here to do is I'm here to give my heart, give my life, give my soul to the betterment of mankind, to the betterment of the world. And just like Gandhi, I'm here to be the change. He gave up so much so that all the people in the world could be free, and all the Indian people could be free, because he was dedicated to something other than just his own personal satisfaction. Particularly in America, in the West, it's like there's so many men who are about getting their rocks off. We have one in the White House right now. It's about getting their rocks off. It's about what I need and getting mine. It's so played, it's so tired. What about being a divine father to the world? What about being willing to sacrifice and give yourself to the world and give yourself to the betterment of the world? And there's many people that are doing that, and that's for me what conscious living is about giving ourselves to the world and knowing that because of it, the world will be better.
I definitely went through a transformation, and a big piece of it was just giving myself permission to say, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this. I want to do something else, and really being willing to take a leap of faith to say, okay, I'm going to go for my dreams, and no one else may understand it. My parents may think I'm insane. My friends may think I'm throwing, my life away, but that's kind of what it takes. If I died in a year, what is it that you want to accomplish? That was one of the best questions, So I feel so much stronger. I feel clearer. Being here at this workshop helped me to really focus on the fact that it's my destiny. It's our destiny to do this, and believing in myself, believing in the dream, believing in the vision. That's what we're here to do, and being here at this workshop helped me to really clarify that and to really remove the obstacles, both within and without, from accomplishing it.
So it's a way of looking inside and say, hey, I got that. Yes, I can do that. And we feel that by doing these experiences that people go through, at the end, they have the tools to go and make them happen. Then chances are very good that the dreams will happen.